Hi, welcome back. We're here to do some more of the Bridge Master challenges on BBO. If you haven't seen these before, these are kind of training exercises that BBO provide, and they're completely free. And the way you locate them is you log onto BBO with whatever your username in, go to practice, and go to Bridge Master. Now, the way these work is that there are a series of hands of different difficulties, and if you don't play the cards in the right order, BBO will change the distribution of the defence's hands to make you go off. So it's all about declaring. You're declaring every hand, and there's 5 levels of difficulty. And we started last time we were on stream with the advanced ones, and so you can see we did A1 all the way to A18 for the advanced ones. With A's, B's, C's, and D's, there's about 100 and something of these, 120 odd. And I don't know what the difference in difficulty is. I think it's 144. So we're going to do another 18 today. We're going to start with A19 and go all the way to A36. And we're going to work our way through all the A's. If you get it right, you get a star. If you start it but don't finish it, for example, on some of the world-class ones that I had a look at about 10 years ago, I tried to do this one and couldn't do it. This one and so on. And there is a solution to every hand, but I don't really want to look at the solution. So we're going to try and solve it. If I can't solve it, Stream is with me. We're doing this live on Twitch, so feel free, Stream, to help me do these as well. We're going to just jump into A19, and we're going to look at what happens. So we're in 3 no chumps after opening 1 no chump. Why is my sound on? How do I get rid of the sound again? Help. Count, settings, sound effects off. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So why that came back out. Okay, thanks, bud. Right, we're in 3 no chumps, and the first thing we do on every one of these is we count our tricks. So we've got 2 spade tricks, 1 heart, but we can make another one, 1 club, and 5 or 6 diamonds. So is it just ducking a diamond, do we think? You could run the jack, or you could play a diamond to the 9. So basically, you only need 5 diamond tricks to make the contract. Because you've got ace, king, ace, ace in the other suits. And you've got 2 spade stops, you don't mind losing the lead. So what you need to do is lose the lead in such a way that the diamonds aren't blocked. So I think maybe you lead a small diamond towards the 9. And the danger would be then if East turns up with all 4 diamonds. Oh, but East can't attack hearts. East can't take the heart entry out, I don't think. Oh, they can switch the king. So, if West has 4 diamonds, playing a small diamond to the 9 will work. If East has 4 diamonds, if you play a diamond... You have to play diamond ace and a diamond back, and then he goes in with a queen and plays the king of hearts and kills you. Obviously, if diamonds are 3-1, it's easy. So it's all about 4-0 diamond breaks. Oh, this is actually quite nice. You need to... Weirdly, you need to use dummy's entry up. If you cross to the ace of hearts and then play a low diamond from the north end, intending to cover East's card, and then you pick up both 4-0 breaks without getting blocked. The danger of leading a diamond from your hand, and if West shows out, you have to go up with the ace. Otherwise you lose 2 diamonds, and then when they play a diamond back they can block them. So what you need to do is stop them blocking them by playing the first diamond from dummy. So we're going to win the spade, and because we've got queen jack of hearts, it's safe to play a small heart. We're not taking a heart finesse. To the ace. Then we play a small diamond towards the jack. So East shows out, but you can pick up a 4-0 diamond break as long as you play the jack here, and then West has 10-3 left, so we can finesse it. So we win the club, cash a spade, and we're going to make 5 diamond cheeks with the aid of 5 diamond tricks with the aid of finesse. So I believe this is a win. We've got 4 more diamond tricks here. And if we get it right first time, we get a win sound. So we get a star, a bit like in Mario 64. That's why we've got the Mario theme tune for winning. And we do have a fail theme tune. So if we fail one, we have a fail sound as well. Yeah. Alright, we've opened 2 clubs and bid up to 4 hearts, and they've led the king of spades. So, again, quick count of our tricks. We've got 5 hearts, a spade is 6, a diamond is 7, 2 clubs is 9. We actually have 2 diamond tricks here that we can get to. So I think what we need to do is set up our diamond trick before our 1 entry to dummy is gone. So I think I'm going to win the first spade with the ace, play 2 rounds of hearts and then 2 rounds of diamonds. I'm going to play the ace and the queen, and then I'm going to hope to get to dummy with the ace of hearts, the cash, the jack of diamonds. That's my theory. So let's give that a go. They haven't bid, so they don't give us any information. But the diamond finesse is a trick. So 2-way finesses, never take them. Always look for an end play. And things like this diamond finesse here, can you avoid taking it? Yeah, you can. So we play a heart. We play another heart. Hearts are breaking. We play ace of diamonds. And we're going to throw our losing club away on the jack of diamonds. That's our intent. Now, 10. Is this going to get roughed? Okay, so we failed. We have to do something even weirder here. So we failed this one, so I'm going to discard a club on this. Just so we can fail it quicker. It's going to go down as a loss, so we're going to go whack whack whack. So to stop the diamond ruff, what we need to do is stop the jack of diamonds being ruffed. We need to play the queen of diamonds rather than ace and queen. It's natural to play ace and queen and so on. But what we're going to do now is only draw 1 trump, so they can't take our entry out when the diamonds are still blocked, and then play the queen of diamonds. And then we win what they play back. We draw trumps completely, ending in the north hand, and then we can cash a jack of diamonds. So we can cash 1 trump, just in case diamonds are 7-1, but the person with 1 trump's got 1 diamond. And then you've got to play the queen of diamonds, which is so unnatural. But it's one of these it's not quite a sure trick contract because there could be a club ruff or something. Civilian, if you want to give this a go, I would suggest you start on the... there are 5 levels of difficulty, and this is the middle one. The hardest level of difficulty is super hard. So I would start on the bottom one, personally. So we're going to win that's in hand. If we cashed 1 more round of trumps, they would have blocked us here. We can now cash the diamond. And now we can draw the trump and cash the last diamond. Sometimes you only figure them out based on how you go off when you fail. You're like, oh, I've gone off because that's the case. I need to cater for that. But it's about trying to get them right first time. We're not trying to do trial and error. So we failed that one first time, but we did succeed second time. We had almost the right line first time. Okay, so we're in 4 hearts. And quick count of the tricks. We've got 5 heart tricks, 2 spades, 2 diamonds. What we need to do is, I think we need to ruff a club with the queen of hearts. I think, yeah, you've got to do very well. So if it's a squeeze, which obviously squeezes don't come in until level 4 or 5. If it's a squeeze, I can usually get them right. But if it's something weird, I need to see it. I'd need to have seen it before to get it right first time comfortably. The level 5 hands can be very tough. Mainly because rather than playing for the sure distribution to make the line that makes it against any distribution, some of the level 4 and 5 ones are the only line that makes against a specific distribution. As in, what distribution do you need to make it, and then play for that. And that's a bit harder to do. Safety plays, you get taught safety plays in books and stuff. So here I need to ruff a club with the Queen of Hearts, we think. So they've led a club. Do they switch to a trump? Okay. Alright. Apologies, I need to ruff a diamond with the... I need to ruff a diamond with the Queen of Hearts. So what we need to do is we need to not get the Ace or King of Diamonds ruffed. If diamonds are 3-3, you've made it, so it doesn't matter what you do. So diamonds are going to be 4-2, but if they're 5-1, you can't afford the second diamond to be ruffed. So we're going to win this spade here. We're going to cash one top diamond. And then we're going to cross to the Ace of Spades to lead a second diamond from dummy, in case East has no diamonds left. And if East has no diamonds left... if diamonds are 6-0, I don't think you can do it, civilian, so they could have been 6-0. So... Can it hurt to cash one heart? Yes, it can. So we will play a spade. Then we play second hand from dummy. East shows out, so we can win this. And we can duck a diamond. And then we can ruff a diamond with the Queen of Hearts, so we don't get out roughed. And on these you can't claim, so you just have to play them out. If you draw one round of trumps early, they might be able to ruff in and draw your trumps before you can get to the point of ruffing it. For example, if you draw one round of trumps early and then try and do the same thing by leading towards your King of Diamonds, East can ruff in and play a heart, and they can ruff the next diamond in and play a heart as well. That's probably how you go off, and then they take away the ruff. Right, so we did that one, we get a win. I would definitely working through these is a good exercise for anyone, really. I've not really ever done... I had a look at the first level. I think the first level's too easy. This seems a suitable difficulty level for me, but if there's interest, I'll go back and do level 2. I think level 1, I could do that as well. If there's interest, I'll do that as well. We're in 3 no trumps. 5 south. How many tricks have we got? We've got 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 2 spades. So we need to make a club or squeeze them. Now this won't be a squeeze. Now the temptation is to duck at trick 1. Because if they bid, they haven't bid. Ducking at trick 1 guarantees a second spade trick, doesn't it? I just don't see anything other than ducking. Yeah, so you have to duck at trick 1. Do you have to duck at trick 1? So I don't see where the problem in this hand is. I mean, I can see me going off. To go off, what happens is West has King Jack to 5 spades and East has the first club entry, but West has the other one. I think if this goes to the Jack of spades, we duck it. That's my guess. I think it's going to go small, Jack, and then I have to play small. I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to go small, Jack, yeah, and then you have to duck it. So that's the only way I could see that there's an actual decision to make on this hand. So what happens is, you're playing for West to have King to 5 spades. If spades are 4-3, you can't go off. So what distribution? Well, if you take this, what happens is you need to make a club trick. If you take this, East will win the first club and lead a spade through your 10. And they will be able to clear the spades or West as a club entry. What you need to do is exhaust East of spades before East takes their club entry. So we're going to duck this. And then East will play another spade back. But now, unless West has both club entries, as long as East has got one, if he has another spade, spades are breaking and that can't go off. So as long as East has a club entry and he now hasn't got a spade to lead in, he can't win the first club and play a spade through. So we're going to play a club. He wins the first club. But if he has a spade left now, I can't go off because spades will be breaking 4-3. He plays a heart back. Brilliant. And then spades are 5-2. Right. We're actually going to make 10. Very nice. So we'll take that. We'll have a win. Alright, we've got a hand from Brad. He says, have a quick look at this one then. So you got told that they lead fourth, so they led the 8 of clubs. So Vlad's in 3 no trumps. That's the wrong one. Yeah, Brad's in 3 no trumps and they led the 8 of clubs, did they? And you have to duck the queen. Oh, the 4 of clubs. Oh, you're not getting that right then, are you? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 anyway, but I guess this is match. This is match points, is it? I mean, I would take the queen in that situation. And then play hearts from the top and take a diamond finesse if you need to. I think. Oh, if the 4 was 4th, you need to duck. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Next. I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, why can't you take it and take a diamond finesse into north? Or why can't... If the queen of clubs wins and they play a club through, they just clear the clubs anyway and you can't let north in. But north is the hand you can't avoid letting in. You can potentially avoid letting south in by not taking finesses in. I don't know. We're in 6 spades. Let's count some tricks. We have 4 spades, a heart, a club, and 3 diamonds. So we need to make 3 more tricks. So what we're probably looking to do is ruff certain things in certain hands. What's more likely? Yeah, it depends what we're ruffing. We've got a choice of ruffing hearts in our hand or clubs in dummy. It makes sense to ruff hearts in our hand because we... Yeah, you could do both, but the problem with doing both is you'd need 3 diamonds to stand up. What you're looking to do is ruff a few and then draw trumps and cash 3 diamonds. If 3 diamonds stand up, it doesn't matter what you do. So my guess is that the diamonds aren't breaking, or spades aren't breaking. So if we do for a complete cross ruff, we can cash a heart, a club, 2 diamonds, and then make 8 tricks cross ruffing. So if we can cash 2 diamonds, we can just cross ruff the whole hand. If he goes ace of hearts, heart ruff, spade to dummy, heart ruff, diamond to dummy, ruff a heart with the ace, and an ace and another club, and you make one trumps break. What's more likely, trump splitting 3-2 or diamond splitting 5-2? It's more likely diamond split 5-2, isn't it? So I think we aim to cash 2 diamonds and cross off completely. Do we think that's more likely than trump breaking 3-2? If you try to ruff 3 hearts in the south hand, if you try to ruff 3 hearts in the south hand, the only way to get back to the north hand to draw trumps is to ruff a club, which means you'll need trumps to break. And it's much more likely diamonds are 5-2 than it is trumps being 3-2, I think. Trumps are more likely to break 4-1 than diamonds are 6-1. So we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is just cash our... Well, we have the high stake trumps, yes. If we can cash 4 tricks outside of trumps. Okay, so that's right. So that's the right line, is to just cross off completely. And then we're going to ruff 4 things. We're going to ruff clubs and hearts between the hands. So ruff and ruff. Yeah, so that's just about odds, that one. So the Jack of Diamonds was an illusion. No beer card. Yeah, we didn't have the 7 of Diamonds, I'm afraid. Right, so we're in 4 hearts. So we've got 5 heart tricks. A club is 6. 2 diamonds is 8. Right, I think this is quite easy actually. What you can't afford is... There's a diamond guess. There's a club to lose and potentially 2 spades to lose. So if we lose 2 spades and we're going to lose a club, we can't afford to lose a diamond. So what we need to do is avoid West ever getting in to lead a spade through the king, and then maybe we can take a safety play. So we're going to cover the 10 of clubs at trick 1, and then we're going to duck so that West can never get in with clubs. And when we play diamonds, we're going to play a diamond to the jack, so that West can never get in with diamonds. And the only suit that West can get in with is therefore then spades, which means the ace is on side. So we're going to cover this, and we're going to duck. And this caters from when West has led from king 10 to 4 clubs. So we'll duck that. And then we're going to draw as many trumps as we need to draw. And we take a diamond finesse, so even if this loses, they can't cash 2 spades because we've protected the diamonds from West ever getting in. The ace of spades is offside. My guess is that the king of clubs is with West, and if you take the first club at trick 1, you go off. Yeah, so we've won this one as well. Just got trumps left. Still no beer, yeah. Contract made. Right. Well, so far we're doing okay. We've won 6, lost 1. Obviously, one of the 6 we won was one we failed initially, but we're in 6 spades. Right. Hang on, isn't this the same hand? Oh, but they've led a spade at trick 1. Yeah, so they've led a spade at trick 1 now, which means you can't make 8 spades separately. To make 3 clubs, you need to be able to draw a trump. So you could either try and cash 3 clubs, or you could try and ruff 3 of a red suit in one hand. So if we go, I mean, this is about which is more likely. Do we think it's more likely we can just cash 3 rounds of clubs, or do we try and ruff either 3 hearts in the south hand or 3 diamonds in the north hand? And I think if you're going to ruff that way, you're going to ruff diamonds in the north hand because south has more entries. So imagine you win the first spade, you play a diamond to the ace and ruff a diamond, club to the king and ruff a diamond, club to the queen and ruff your last diamond, and then you play ace and the heart and hope trumps break and then claim the rest. And then you just concede a diamond at trick 13 or whatever. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and ruff. I think ruffing diamonds is more likely than 3 rounds of clubs standing up. So we're going to play a diamond to the ace and ruff a diamond. Alright, so this is where West might ruff a club. I think I'm going to go off here because I think West is going to throw another club away here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go off here. So this is not the right line. Yeah. So I'm going to concede a heart and fail. So on the layout that they've got here, cashing 3 clubs is right. So let's see if that is actually the correct solution. So we win. We need to cash 3 clubs and then cross the ruff, I guess. So we will try the 3 cashing 3 clubs is right. Yeah, okay. So I got that one wrong. Well done, Civilian. You would have made that, and I went off. So, and then we just cross ruff enough tricks. We've got 6 more tricks, 5 more tricks, 4 more tricks, and that gets us to 12. I don't know why clubs breaking 4-3 is more likely than the line I played for. I mean, diamonds are 6-1 for me to go off there. Diamonds are 5-2, I don't go off on my line, do I? So, yeah, I don't know why that was the case. I guess this particular line makes when trumps are 4-1, so maybe that particular line is slightly better because you don't need a trump break, whereas my line I needed trumps 3-2. Right, so we're in 5 clubs. Alright, I think I know what to do here. My guess is that someone's opened. Has someone opened? East is overcalled. So I've seen this type of problem before. We're going to count our tricks. We've got 5 club tricks, 4 diamonds, 1 heart, and 1 spade. So there's our tricks. However, we're looking like we're going to lose the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, and also the king of hearts. So if what's going to happen is he's going to go spade to the ace, heart through. Before you've knocked out the ace of trumps, they've got a heart winner. So how do we stop them making a heart winner? Well, we have to stop East getting in on the lead. And so what we need to do is just on the assumption that East has the ace of spades for 2 reasons. 1, West has led the jack. And 2, East has overcalled 1 spade. We're going to place the ace of spades with East. And if East has the ace of spades, we're only ever making 1 spade trick. But if we play low, East can't get in. So we're going to play low. If East plays the ace, we now have 2 spade tricks to throw 2 hearts away. So if we play low, East can't play the ace, because otherwise we can get to throw our 2 hearts away on the king, queen of spades. And then West can't then attack hearts before the ace of clubs has been driven out. And later on we'll take a ruffing finesse in spades to get our spade trick. So we're going to play low at trick 1. I've seen this before, but the one I've seen was with what's something called a Morton's fork. Okay, they're going to switch to a heart now. Ace. Small. We're going to take a ruffing spade finesse. And then we get to throw our 2 hearts around the queen of spades and the 4th diamond. A ruffing finesse, yes, that is also a bridge term. You knew that though, Smashy. Sure you did. Is Artemis their cat? Yeah. I've seen that sort of problem before, but it's very interesting. It's much nicer when it comes with a trick one. Anyway, so we win. We've got trumps left. Alright. So, got 9 left, 9 to go. We're halfway through our set of Bridgemaster problems. We opened a week 2 and partnered with 6 spades. The partner's got a good hand, haven't they? Right, quick count. We have some number of spades, 2 hearts, 2 clubs, and 3 diamonds. So we can do something here. Now I'm not sure whether this is the best line, but bear with me. Hi Steve, bear with me. What if we cash 2 hearts and then play 3 rounds of clubs, roughing the 3rd round, and then we take the spade finesse? If it's onside, we make the contract. But if it's offside, if we lose to a singleton king, they are going to they're going to be end played to lead a diamond. I'm doing alright, thank you. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play to end play East if they've got a singleton king of spades. And what you're guarding against is West having king X of spades. So we rough this. We play the ace of hearts. And then we take a spade finesse. So weirdly, if he says a singleton king, we might be able to make the rest of the tricks. But what you've got to guard is East having a singleton king. And if East does have a singleton king, this finesse is safe. If you got with the ace and West has a singleton king X, you could go off. So playing low here, even though we're probably going to lose the trick, guarantees the contract. So we get a rough and discard, so we can discard a diamond and rough. Then we make the last few. That's a line that I hate doing in a real hand, because what if the 3rd round of clubs gets out of rough by the stiff king or something, and you could have just drawn trumps. I don't like that, but maybe it's odds on. If you can rough the 3rd club, your line is 100%. So. Okay, so on the next one, on hand number 28, A28, we're going to play to A36, and then we're going to finish the rest off in another video. So this is a much tougher hand to evaluate, because we're on a part score. We haven't got all the tricks. We're missing a lot more points here. So 1 notch trump by West, and East looks like 2 hearts is a weak takeout. Right, and they don't actually tell you what the bids mean, but 1 notch trump will be 15 to 17. So I guess this is a point counting exercise. Okay, so right, we're gonna get to a point where we can try and work out what to do. So okay, they're gonna play that back. I guess we have to rough this. Right, so we're going to have a quick count of what we've got here. We've got maybe a diamond to lose, maybe 1 or 2 spades to lose. So I think what we have to do is avoid losing 2 spades and a diamond. Now, Dummy had 7 points initially, and we had 13, so we had 20 between us, and if West has 15, then East has no more left. So the king of diamonds is going to lose. Is this just an intra-finesse? Brad, is this an intra-finesse? I think this might be something called an intra-finesse here. What you know is that West definitely 100% has the king jack of spades. And so what we need to do is avoid losing 2 spade tricks. Well, one of the possibilities is he's got king jack doubleton, and you play spade to the ace and then duck a spade and his king hits thin air. The other one is to play east for the 10 of spades and do something called what's called an intra-finesse. So just imagine that east has 10 of spades and another one. So initially they've got 10x, which means west initially has king jack x. What distribution can you, or what play in the spade suit can you do to only lose 1 spade if that's the case? And it's something called an intra-finesse. It was a Ball's bridge tip in the 70s. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cross the dummy. We're going to play, so we'll cross the dummy. And we're going to play a small spade towards the queen 9. And we're going to cover east's card. So we're going to play spade, small, small, jack. So we get to win the club back. Now east's last spade, I mean, I wasn't alive in the 70s either, but there was a book on Ball's bridge tips. It was an award once a year. Experts would submit tips that no one knew about. And one of the first 2, I can't remember exactly what year, it could have been the 80s, was something called an intra-finesse, which is this situation here. It's just a technique that doesn't come up very often. And so basically we're playing east to have the 10 of spades. We know west has the king. We're going to play the queen of spades, ace, and it should drop the 10. So it drops the 10. We draw the last spade. And we're just going to concede a diamond while we've still got spade left. If spades are 4-1, I don't think you can possibly make that. And what you're doing is you're playing for west to have king jack doubleton or king jack to 3, which is more likely. And because east has 5 hearts, it's more likely that west has spade length. So we're going to have a win there. So just to show that spade situation in more detail. Okay, so we're in this situation here. Everyone who plays bridge is an old person. Yeah, in the crowd we're in, I'm an old person. So, I mean, we're all students of the game. So looking at the spade position here, intra-finesse is a very specific situation because you need to assume that the king is wrong. If east has the king of spades, you just play spade to the ace and a spade back and just play for your queen to be on the right side of the king. The bidding has told you that the king is with west, and also in such a way that west is unlikely to have a doubleton. Because east has 5 hearts and west has 3, west is more likely to have 3 spades. So this is just a situation where this spade suit, you can avoid losing 2 spade tricks by finessing east's 10 and then pinning it with the queen. So what we did is we crossed a dummy, and we're in dummy, and we finessed east's 10. And then we can now pin east's 10 next time we get in. So we get back in with a club, and then we lay down the queen to try and pin the 10. Right, we're in 6 no trumps. I've been told the stream's a bit laggy, so apologies for that. Hopefully the video's still fine for YouTube. So it was a bit laggy yesterday. Maybe it's the time I'm streaming at. Right, here we are. We're going to count our tricks again. We're in 6 no trumps. So, I think I've seen this one before. I think I've seen it before. You got any ideas, Brad? I've seen this in a Hideous Hog book, this suit combination. So, a quick count of our tricks. We've got 3 spades, 3 diamonds, a club, and 3 hearts. So we've got 10. We need 2 more tricks. And the only suit realistically we can get those 2 tricks from is diamonds. So we need to make 5 diamond tricks. What's the best play to make 5 diamond tricks? Well, the best play is if East has all 5 diamonds, you can't do anything. There's no way to end play East to lead into the diamonds or anything like that. You can't strip them of enough cards. The East having 5 diamonds is not dealable, but West could have 5 diamonds, and you can deal with that by ducking the first diamond completely. Not playing a diamond to 10, ducking completely. So what we're going to do is we're going to win the first spade, and we're going to completely duck a diamond. If they both follow, the diamonds are breaking 4-1 at worst, and the ace king queen will bring the suit in. But if you play diamond and West follows, you can duck in dummy. And if he shows out, you can finesse the 10 on the next round. The problem with finessing the 10 on the first round is that you can't set the diamond up and get back to it. You don't have enough diamonds in the south hand. So we're going to win. And we're going to duck a diamond completely. And I'm going to expect that East shows out here. So duck. Yeah, I've seen this in a Hideous Hog book. It's a book series by Victor Mollo. Now, because we know they're 5-0 and we didn't waste our 10 the first round, we can pick them up. The ace king queen will drop West's remaining diamonds and the 3 will make a trick. Yeah, it's once West follows to the diamond, it's 100% to duck. The 10 can never be better than ducking completely unless you're playing match points. Obviously, if you're playing match points, you would never completely duck a diamond there unless you think no one's ever going to be in this contract. Just being in it gets you a top. Right, we'll have a win. Right. We have 7 hands to go. Right, we've got a really good hand here. Right, so quick count of the tricks. We have 6 hearts, a spade, a diamond, and a club. We can't get to the club, can we? Yeah, Brad's made a good point. Well, I mean, a small to 10 doesn't lose against stiff jack offside. In that you're trying to make 12. Stiff jack offside, you can play small to 10 and you need to still make 12. It's the 5-0 split you have to cater for. So here, I think this is an interesting play problem. We've got 6, well we count that because we've actually got on the diamond tree. We've got 6 hearts, the ace of spades is 7, the ace of diamonds is 8, the ace of clubs is 9, although we can't get to it, and the jack or queen of diamonds is our 10th trick. So what we need to do now is make it so that we either get a diamond bluff to get to dummy, or we get the jack of diamonds as an entry. So I think what we're going to do with trick 2 is we're going to play the queen of diamonds. And what can they do to stop us getting to dummy now? If they duck the queen of diamonds, we can play ace of diamonds, rough diamond, and we're in dummy. We get to our ace of clubs. If they take the queen of diamonds to stop the diamond bluff, we've got the jack of diamonds as an entry to dummy. So I think at trick 2, we're just going to lay down the queen of diamonds and see what they do. So they win that, but we can now draw trumps and we can get to the jack of diamonds and the ace of clubs, and then we just lose 2 spades at the end. Yeah, so that was a lot easier than the previous one, I think. I can actually play ace and another diamond here, see if the diamonds are good, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to claim. Right, still going, we're doing quite well today. We've got 12 right, 2 wrong. Yeah, I think so. It's just that's about kind of forcing an entry. putting them in a position where they've not got a winning option. They can't duck it because you get a ruff. They can't take it because then you get an entry. If you played ace of diamonds, then a small diamond, they win and play a trump, and now you can't get to dummy. Or if you try a small diamond to jack up and the king's on side, you can't get an entry to dummy. So, again, we're in 6 diamonds by south. I think we have to duck. I think we have to duck here. So West has opened, so they've given you some indication in the auctions. This is why we have to duck. So West has bid, let's count our tricks. Let's assume diamonds, babe. We've got 6 diamonds. The ace of spades is 7. The ace king of hearts is, well, we've got 3 hearts and 3 clubs. However, we can't get to dummy. So what we need to do is actually lose a diamond trick on purpose. So what we're going to do is play for East to have 2 diamonds and 2 spades. So we're going to duck a spade to take East's second spade out, win the second spade, cash 1 diamond, and then unblock the ace king, so that when East wins their... Oh no, we can't do that, can we? Oh, I'm miscounting. Can't duck. Yeah, can't duck this. Because East ruffs the next one. I'm miscounting here. We need to win the first spade and then play for East to have 1 spade and 2 diamonds. So we're going to win this. Now East shouldn't have a spade left, so we play a diamond. And then we play for East to have the queen of diamonds left, so we need to unblock the hearts. I was miscounting my spades there, trick 1, and unblock the clubs. And now what we're playing for is East to only have the queen of diamonds and then clubs and hearts left, so we play a diamond. We purposefully lose a diamond that we shouldn't lose, but East doesn't have a spade to get in with, so we can win dummies 2 queens. I don't think I've ever done something like that in real life, like purposely lost a trump trick to end play someone. I don't think I have. Yeah, you're right. I just miscounted the spades. I thought spades were 6-2 and they were 6-1. So we got it. Next. Good thing I reassessed there, otherwise I would have ducking at trick 1. Obviously, you go off immediately. Right, we're in 6 hearts. Right, quick count of the tricks. We have 7 heart tricks, 7 heart tricks, 3 diamond tricks, and the ace of clubs. Oh dear, I think we're in trouble if they play 2 rounds of spades. If they play 2 rounds of spades, we don't have an entry to the south hand to get back to our trump. So let's see what they do, and before we decide what dilemma we're in. I don't want, yeah, so they're going to play another spade, so we have to ruff this. Now the problem is, to get back to the south hand, hi Beans, how you doing? These are the Bridgemaster hands. We've got about 5 hands left. So I think, weirdly, I think we might have to take the club finesse. My hair is normal again. Yes, it is. I had blonde hair for about 6 months, actually. I think it was about 6 months. I remember I dyed it during, towards the end of the last BFC, I think. It was about August, wasn't it? So March, May, July, maybe. Can't remember when it was. But yeah, I've had blonde hair for quite a while. So you've got, I think we've got 2 options here. Basically, our issue is that we can't. How do we? Like, chumps could be 2-2, in which case we don't do what I'm suggesting. Yeah, that's the other possibility, isn't it? So we could. There's 3 possibilities. Hearts could be 2-2. They haven't bid. West could have potentially overcalled spades, which leads me to believe that the king of clubs will be offside anyway. So, if we try and draw trumps and they break, we've probably made it. Diamonds could be 5-0, but then you've got a squeeze on. If diamonds are 5 with West, you can squeeze West in the minors, but then the finesse is right anyway. Or hearts don't break. Now, if hearts don't break, you can't get back to the south hand to draw the last trump. So you'd need to take the club finesse straight away, or hope that the hand with 3 hearts has also got 3 diamonds. Now, what's more likely? I think the finesse is more likely, actually, if you think about it. But the problem is we don't know whether the hearts are breaking, do we? If trumps are 2-2, you've just gone off in such an easy contract. Almost certainly just gone off in such an easy contract. So I don't like this one, because in the real life I would play for trumps to break, because then there's no dilemma. You've got no risk of going off. But I think the solution to this hand is to take the club finesse. What do we think? I mean, I would just play on hearts here. And I'm going to go off if I play on hearts. Alright, Right, I think the solution is to play a club. I don't agree that that's the solution, so I'm going to play on hearts. Yeah, okay. So I need West to follow to 3 rounds of diamonds, so that I can rough. Oh, no. Okay, then the solution I thought was right was the right solution. That's good. Oh, have I wasted the beer card here? Have I wasted the beer card here? Did I rough the 7 of diamonds? Let's have a look. Well, I've won the hand. I didn't. Right, yeah, so Brad's a hooker. Brad would have finessed and gone off. One reason to not finesse is that West has shown up with ace, king of spades. If they also have the king of clubs, they might have overcalled. I think they did pop through my hand when I was deciding, but I mean, you don't know whether West has only got 4 spades. If they've only got 4 spades, they could have the king of clubs, couldn't they? And East could have 6 bad spades and not much else. Right, we're in 3 no trumps. They bid. They didn't bid. So we're going to count our tricks. We've got 2 spades, a heart, 4 clubs, and a diamond. We need to make a 5th trick. So I guess we are going to play a spade to the 10 twice, are we? So it looks... So one possible line for the 9th trick is to play for hearts 4-3 or spades 4-3. Yeah, so that's a possibility. However, they will switch to a diamond before you can do that. So the only other legitimate line for 9 tricks is to play a spade to the 10 and play for East to have queen and jack. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I could duck here and I'll switch to a diamond and you'll go off because you have to lose another heart before you can play the hearts 3-3. So I'm going to win this. I'm going to cross to the... do I need the 2 of clubs as an entry to dummy? I think I do, you know. So, first club, I'm going to play Jack to the King. And I play a spade. Try the 10. Okay, but spades 3-3 still works as well. Alright. In theory, you might have squeezed East in spades and diamonds here, but your diamond isn't high enough. Alright, so we've gone off here, have we? Okay, so what do we need to do? Lay down the King of Spades and then cross to dummy. Is that right? That doesn't feel right. So we failed that. So as the cards lie, we need to lay down the King of Spades to avoid losing to West Singleton Jack. But then you don't pick up King, Queen Jack to 4 in the East hand. Why is that right? Why on earth is laying down the King of Spades right? Or playing a spade to the ace? Good night. Why is that right? I don't think it's right at all. You can't duck at trick 1, so you have to take a trick 1, and then the only suit you can realistically get other tricks on is spades. And if you've got ace to 4 opposite king 10x, what's the best chance of making an extra trick? Well, it's playing for West to have them to be 3-3, doesn't really matter what you do. Or East to have Queen Jack to 5 or Queen Jack to 4. Or West to have Singleton Honor. That's not right, is it? I think this is one of those ones that if we play for this situation, watch it. When I play a small spade, yeah, he doesn't even show out. Now we lose to a doubleton honor. Can I have some help on this one, please? Alright, I'll give up a diamond then. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So we can win. We can lay down the King of Spades, then cross to a club and play a spade to the 10. I wonder if that's the correct line. That surely doesn't work either. I'm gonna need some help here, please, chat. I can't do this one. Is it just laying down the King of Spades because you can't beat on at X with West, but what you can do, yeah, I think it's just laying down the King of Spades and then crossing and playing 1 to the 10. But I don't like that. Is it King of Spades? No. Club. Spade. Queen. Win. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Alright. Anyone got this one? You there, Brad? Or Beans? Alright, I'll have a couple more minutes of this and skip it and come back to it maybe. Right, so we've got, just recount our tricks. We've got 4 clubs and no possibilities for another club. We've got 1 diamond and no possibilities for another diamond. We've got 2 spades and 1 heart is 8. So our extra trick has to come in the majors. If we duck this, they just switch to a diamond. So ducking this can't be right. Yeah, I've tried this a few times and I can't do it. It feels like something you have to do in a spade suit. I'm going to have a strawberry well, I think. I can't see it. I might have to come back to it. Yeah. If you can figure it out, Brad, let me know. But I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to do the other 3 on level A, and then we'll try and finish off with this. And if we can't do it, we'll have a look at the solution. Yeah, but the first spade loses to the stiff jack. I tried that. That was my first line. That was the first thing I did. I played Jack of Clubs overtaking and played a spade to the Jack and went off. I spade to the 10 and stiff Jack and you fail. That also loses to on a doubleton offside as well. I did, and should we try that? I just overtook the Jack. Okay, so might matter. So Ace of Clubs. We did look at having 3 club entries to the north end. Jack of Clubs. Overtaking. Okay, so we do have 3 club entries. That is true. So now we can play a small spade. Okay, so that's how we do it. 10 to the Queen. Spade. Alright, that was my first reaction. But I would have found out, like, in a real life, they wouldn't change the position of things to make sure you go off. Yeah. That was my first. Brad, you did very well there. You can have an excellent.
Excellent!
That was the first thing I did, apart from the fact that, you know, I don't think it matters at the point when you play a spade to 10. They're either 3-3 or, but you don't need to know you've got 4 entries, do you? You don't need to know you have it. You either have or you haven't. And if you haven't, you need spades 3-3. All right. Oh well, boo. I'm a bit bitter about that one because that's the first line I tried, but not in the right order. Right, we're in 3 no chumps. They didn't bid. We have oh, this one looks like I've got lots of choices here. We've got two diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, and 1 spade. So we need to make 2 more tricks from somewhere. One possibility is to lead to the Queen Jack of Spades twice. The other possibility is to take a double heart finesse. Third possibility is to duck a club. Maybe you play 2 rounds of clubs, see how they break, and then decide. I don't think you can lead spades twice because you set the hearts up. So I think potentially you play ace of clubs, king of clubs, see how the clubs break, and then take 2 heart finesses when they don't break, because they're not going to break. I think that's what I'm going to do. So you test to see if the clubs come in, which they won't. Okay. And then you take 2 heart finesses, probably. Is there a better way of doing it? It was important to test the clubs, otherwise you would have gone off. Because if the clubs are 3-2, it's just cold. So now you're looking at what's more likely to provide extra tricks. Spades or hearts. Surely hearts are more likely, although East did throw a heart. And East is short in clubs, so they might have Queen Jack 2, 5 hearts or something. If you're trying to combine your chances, you could just run the Queen of Spades. It stops West getting in. Well, I suppose if West gets in and cashes clubs, it's not a problem, is it? Whoever wins the next trick is going to exit in diamonds anyway, and then you're just going to be... I mean, hearts is 75% in isolation, but on the hand, probably less likely. It's probably... You can't play a spade to the Queen because they let it win. Cross back to the King of Hearts to play another one, and then they block the spades by taking the King and playing a diamond. That doesn't work. So it's either the spade finesse, and you're playing for... Yeah, but that doesn't get you an extra trick. You need spade to D3 still. So I think we just take 2 heart finesses. Yeah, I can see us going off here. Okay. Yeah, alright, gone off again. Yep. Alright, previous deal, next deal. So, I still think you have to test the clubs. And playing ace of clubs in a low club doesn't work, so you have to play ace king of clubs. And then maybe because we're going to try playing a spade up. That loses. And then spades won't break because they won't. But I can't do this one either. Yeah. Right. Maybe we do something like heart to the ace, club to the ace. I'm going to try something weird, so I'm going to cash one club, play a heart to the ace, see how the clubs break, and then try and clear the hearts, so they don't break either. Ace, spade. Oh, did I need to play a low spade then? Okay. Alright. So I'm going to try that again, but play a low spade instead of the ace. Oh dear, so we cash one club. Playing a heart. Second club. Second heart. And then a spade. Oh, hang on. I might have timed this right now. Yeah, you play... You're just trying to get information to see which suit to attack without wasting all your entries. I don't like that hand. That was a bit rubbish. Alright, so we've got 2 more hands to go, and then we are done for this session of Bridgemaster hands. 6 no chumps. Count some tricks. We've got 3 spades, 2 hearts, 3 clubs, and some number of diamonds. They bid. Is this just a technique hand in diamonds? Or do you? Is it? I think it's ace of diamonds down to the queen. I think it's just a suit combination trick in diamonds. I think this is just a suit combination thing in diamonds. My guess is I'm going to play a diamond ace down to the queen and see if it works, and then try and explain why. Ace, queen. Right. Oh dear. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to make 3 diamond tricks. I can't set the hearts up because I still have to do the diamonds. So, alright, we failed this one. So my rationale is, if they're 3-3, you've got to try and guess which one East has when they're on side. If they're 4-2, you can't actually pick up Jack to 4 in either hand. If someone's got King Doubleton, they'll make it, but you still have to lose to the Jack. The only 4-2 split you can pick up extra is to play West to have Jack Doubleton. This is why I was playing a diamond to the Queen. If Dummy had a 3rd diamond, you would run the Queen, then run the 10. I think that would be the best. I'd probably run the 10, then run the Queen. So why is it right to play... They haven't bid, have they? I don't know. Do I have to play a low diamond to the queen at trick 2? I think it's the queen of diamonds. Let's win the ace. Just play a low diamond to the queen. Nope. Unless this drops the jack. Oh, alright. It's just not right to play a diamond to the 10. The other, it just isn't. It isn't. It just isn't the right line. So I think maybe we just take a diamond finesse against. Doesn't matter. Running the 10 doesn't gain, does it? Maybe running the queen. That also picks up. Running the queen picks up both Jack Doubletons. There we go. Oh, that's a difficult one. So I was trying to pick up Jack Doubleton with West, but I also pick it. But I think running the queen here potentially also picks up King Jack X with West. So yeah. Oh, that's really difficult. Yeah. So basically, I was trying to win against Jack Doubleton in either hand, but I also win against King Jack X with my line, whereas that is an automatic loss on the other line. Wow, I think that's the most difficult one that we've done. But more importantly, it's one where we make the beer card.
Hell yeah!
We get to make the beer card here. Well, the good thing is I never tried a diamond to the 10. Ace of diamonds, diamond to the 10. I knew that wasn't right. So we're going to make the beer. If you don't know what the beer card is, it's making the last trick in a non-diamond contract with the 7 of diamonds. Oof, that was tough. Right, last board of the set. We have a big hand. And we're in 6M. So we have 4 diamonds, 4 clubs, 2 hearts, and a spade. So the extra trick's either going to be coming from hearts and spades. And my guess is that a spade is a mirage. We're going to fall back on the spade finesse if we have to, but my guess is we're going to try and play for hearts 3-3. But what's going to happen potentially if you just duck a heart, West will win it, and they'll put a spade through, and then you'll have to guess as to what to do, so whether to take the spade finesse or heart C3. So what we're going to try and do is make an avoidance play in hearts. We're going to lead a heart towards the ace king 9. My guess is West is going to insert an honour. We're going to win with the north hand. We're going to cross back to the south hand. We're going to play another heart towards ace king 9, and we're going to hope to duck the trick to east. So we're going to. And this is just to give us the most options. So we're going to play small heart. West should insert here. So West inserts. We're going to play another heart. And West won't insert now. Yeah, so we play the 9. And now what we can do is test the hearts with the Jack of Diamonds as our entry before we rely on the spade finesse. So we can throw a diamond away. Or we can throw a spade away, actually. And then this will be testing the hearts to see if they break. If they don't, we know East has a heart left. This was just something called an avoidance plan. We haven't really seen those so far. But if you duck the Queen of Hearts, West will just play a spade through. Alright, so we succeed. Alright, so we've succeeded on 18, all 18. We failed the first time on 4, and we failed twice, or more than twice, on board 33, which Brad had to help me solve, so thank you, Brad. We are going to go back, we're going to have a look at how we're doing. So in the Bridgemaster, on the advanced section, we've done all the questions from question 1 to question 36 for the A section. We're going to start the B section next time. Join us again for more advanced Bridgemaster problems. I've been Steve. Farewell.